so happy you said Black Lives Matter because I could talk my talk. Listen, Black Lives Matter, it's a movement that's only relevant when something happens. I mean, it's not relevant. Black Lives Matter is not a relevant movement. It's only relevant when there's something public. They're not coming to your schools teaching you about anything. They're not pulling up to have a meeting with Donald Trump or Boris Johnson or whoever to discuss how we can fix an issue. They're waiting for something public to happen, and then the leader of Black Lives Matter comes out. He probably makes a couple of calls to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Hey, I'll make a quick video for man.
This is what I'm saying. I'm so glad you said
pointless,
it can be such a sensitive topic to bring up to people, especially during what's going on and people are passionate about it. Yeah, I'm passionate about it. But what I'm trying to tell people is, people like me and you, we've been passionate.
Yeah.
How many years have we been passionate? The point I'm trying to make is, if you don't want change, it needs to go on.
Continuously, yeah.
On stop for the next crime to happen with a black person, and we're back up again. It's boring.
Yeah.
It's boring.
Yeah.
We don't want change. We need to make change happen, man. We can't keep doing this, waiting for a black person to bounce off to realize, oh, our lives really matter.
Yeah. That's the thing, because if you look at movies like the Me Too and that, you girls be bringing that all the time, bro. Every day. Even the Kirby scene. Kirby scene. They have like millions and millions of chicks holding it down for the Kirby scene every day. I need to
man, they're doing
their movement.
Their PR's
Black Lives Matter though. Black Lives Matter though. It's like it comes like the World Cup, G. They wait for an event.
World Cup, yeah.
It's facts.
Unfortunately, yeah.
It comes and then
we need level-headed people that are open-minded to talk about the problems. Now, what we're doing right now, if I said this from Facebook, bro, I would have been ripped.
Oh, facts. I can't even answer. I'll be looking at Leah's post. I'll be like, oh, he said that. Like, you know how many times I just ignored his post because I'm like, I ain't even trying to see what happens in that deep comment section.
People are distracted, and this is what I'm trying to tell them. You need to realize who the enemy is and what the problem is. The problem is racist people, definitely. It's all of us be racist people. I stand by that 100%.
Yeah.
But then you saw the status I put up the other day where some people ain't even educated on black culture. We got Black History Month a year for 1 month.
Let's talk about that though. Let's talk about that though, because I think you mentioned, I can't remember exactly, but you mentioned that you haven't ever been taught anything about it, right?
No, I did.
Okay.
But I didn't. I learned more from home than I did in school.
Of course.
It's people that are from the culture, bro. They're just going through history. They're gonna go, oh, listen, Martin Luther King did X, Y, Z. Malcolm X did X, Y, Z.
You just answered my question again. So who is in charge of the curriculum? Who does it run through?
But it should be Black Lives Matter running this shit, no?
Now, when it comes to the officers being sentenced, who's it down to?
The man I'm above.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, look. So people are too focused on a white guy did it, he's racist. We gotta get rid of these racist people. No, what we need to do is we need to rebuild our government and our system, because our system is flawed for everyone.
Interesting thing, do you think, and there's no respect to anybody else out there, do you think the LGBTQ community is more taught than black people? Or Black History Month?
Yes, I do. I think there's more awareness as well. There's more awareness as well.
Yeah.
Definitely, 100%.
Their PR is something, man.
That in itself tells you the disrespect on black culture.
Yeah.
The disrespect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? True. I'm not saying the LGBT community doesn't have its own thing in that. What I'm trying to say is, when you think about the stuff that's raised awareness compared to black, anything black, it's written out, it's taken out.
Yeah.
Do know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've spoken to people that, yeah, they learn about Black history, but there's a lot of, if you used to ask them now, what do you remember about Black history? What do they remember? They might remember that we were sold as slaves, might remember Martin Luther King. I didn't learn nothing about Malcolm X in school.
No.
I learned about Martin Luther King. I didn't learn about Malcolm X.
Right, okay. That's interesting.
This is what I'm trying to say. That the problem comes down to our system. Our system's messed up. Down to the truth should have been.
How many blacks in the assistant for a year? Bro, it was me and another dude, yeah. And they told us to run Black History Month because they were all black people, fam. We had one Jamaican done. I was even a teacher, fam. And that was our
the problem is with the education system. Do you see what I'm saying? So if they taught it properly, whether you're black,
black people don't want to be teachers, though.
Mixed race, Indian, whatever you want to call it, you'd understand history of
black people aren't trying to be teachers, though. The same way they ain't trying to be feds, the same way they ain't trying to be doctors. The reason why there's no one in place because they're not trying to do that.
Teach the subject.
Yeah.
You just need knowledge.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
But don't you think also as a culture we should be trying to get into these positions? Because we cry about why we're not in these positions, but not a lot of them are qualified to be in these positions. You know what I mean? There's not many Sadiq Khans that can apply for Mayor of London from a black community. Not really. I know this is one woman from Brixton that holds it down for Brixton, but she didn't even qualify for Mayor of London. They're not really. We cry for these positions, but we're supposed to be doing it. We go on Twitter, we be like, oh, why is there not enough people in hospitals? All right, cool, they go study it.
A lot of things.
That's true. Yeah, man.
I feel a lot of us make excuses when the real problems are in front of our eyes, and we need to start realizing what they are and actually take action. Everyone wants to make change, but no one wants to be the stand for change.
Are we also going to blame the communities we grow up in? Because if you
in fact,
the council be sending everyone to blocks of flats,
I'm not going to
kind of think that's all you can do, you know?
I'm glad that you said that. I'm not going to downplay.
They don't build us up for success anyway. If we imagine if the council sent you to like Chelsea or like Oxford and you're living in mansions with all the other people, you're probably thinking, right, let me try and make people like these, man. Because you're just living around people that live in check by check, just about paying the bills, either broke, selling drugs, stabbing, wherever the situation is.
Like, even when
it becomes your norm, innit?
I'm going to agree with you. Black culture, community, forget the culture bit. Black community isn't strong. It isn't. Not compared to when you think how other cultures are. They look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? We don't really look out for each other. We've got our own people killing our own people. I'm raising proper awareness right now, do you get me? We complain about black people dying, but it's our own colour killing our own people as well.
Yeah, black on black crime, innit?
So what difference does that make to a black person's life to what it does a white person doing it? Obviously, racism. Most black people are in poverty.
Yeah.
Who puts us in poverty?
The man above.
This is what I'm saying. Now, people can criticize black people. Oh, yeah, you lot got drug dealers and you lot do this and you lot do that. But you have to remember where we're coming from, bro. We're not coming from Kensington. We're not coming from big yards, bro. We're coming from estates.
It's not even that. They just put all of us in the same estate. Can you imagine when all Africa, Caribbean, whatever, they just put all you broke people in one spot, the same block of flat. What did you expect everyone to do? They needed to make money ASAP.
I'm glad you said that again, because now you've just brought something else to my head. Remember what I said to you earlier? Religion's used to divide and conquer. Is used to divide and conquer. Working classes. Divide and conquer.
Yeah.
You just brought another one to me now. This is what I'm trying to say. So that poverty, you can complain about what we are and what we do, but understand that this is what some of us feel we have to do. It's no excuse. I don't condone selling drugs and all that. It's what you're doing is you're but you have to understand that certain things you're just put into.
Yeah. Do you think we'll ever get out of this? Like in terms of will racism ever is?
Racism is hard to tackle, man, because it's done by an individuality. And you're either racist or you're not racist. That's the problem. I don't think it will ever be entirely defeated.
No, you can reduce it, but you can never get rid of it.
No, but we can definitely fix our system and make it so people are more educated.
But essentially then, we need to get more mandem in positions to do those things. Because all I see, no disrespect again to the you know saying to the black community, all I see is people who aren't willing to do the educational work, complaining too much. And there's nothing wrong with that. But don't be sitting there going, why don't we have a black prime minister? If you're so mad about it, go study it, bro. Like, stop crying for somebody to do your job, fam. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking about there's not enough people in politics in general, yeah, study it. If there's not enough black people in law, yeah, study it. You know what I'm saying? You go to court, you have like 8 white men in front of you, no black dog, telling you you've got jail for 10 years. If you want to work in the court system,
for a bag of skills.
Even for that to happen, for us to get into high positions, we need people to not stereotype and judge us. Because
the only way you can fix that is if you have.
I've gone into jobs, bro, and I'll be honest with you, man. I know what they see me as, man. They see a guy with a beard. You know what I'm saying? They categorize me in certain things, and then like raw, like wasn't what I thought you was. You know what I'm saying? Some people just need to give you the benefit of the doubt and realize that just because a majority or a minority look a certain way and they do certain things doesn't mean that everyone else does.
Yeah, of course.
But it's something that needs to be brought to awareness, and I just feel like no one's really doing it. And as the government, you lot are meant to be the example, bro. You lot are meant to set the phase. Do you get me? Little things like when the officers ain't. Do you know how long?
Yeah.
Come on, like that's injustice in itself. How long it took them to even say, yeah, we're putting them down to murder.
To be fair, corrupt cops has been around since forever, fam.
Yes.
And they stick together. Cops stick together still.
But
unless you're a black man still. Yeah. They don't snitch.
That's it.
They ain't 6ix9ine.
Because they're all involved. They're all a part of it. You know what I'm saying? In some certain, not all actually, not all. Because there are some good police officers. I've seen some of them do community work. They come to black poverty environments. They sit with the kids and they engage with them. I've seen it. So big up
there's always
big up to the ones that do stand up. But we need more of them.
I feel like in this incident, it's definitely more bad ones than there is good ones.
Yeah. We can't get bad apples.
He doesn't get what? Oh, he's muting himself. What was I gonna say? I don't know what I was gonna say no more. So I'm still waiting for the street guy.
I'm gonna get a call soon for work, so probably gonna have to cut this one soon. But
that's cool.
I covered up most of the points I wanted to make, and look forward to another one, man.
Yeah, it's definitely an ongoing conversation. So
definitely, I don't even know how long we recorded for, man, but it feels like a long.
Yeah, I'm gonna see
been
when
on
the
for more
Stewart guys.
than 1.5 hours.
Really? I didn't even thought that
Yeah.
shit was that long. I'm waiting for Stewart to hit me up. So if he does hit me up, I'll get you back on anyway, Storgy.
Please do. I want to be ready for that one.
Cause I'm trying to receive the smoke.
Don't get me wrong, I'm going to do it properly because I do honestly believe you can't fight hate with hate. You can only fight hate.
No beef thing. I just because of what he said in my. Well, it's just because of what he said in my DMs because it was very interesting because obviously I bring out a couple of pointers, but he basically brought up we're bad for society because of the crime rate done by us as black people. He then said to me, white lives matter. And I was like, wow, okay. White privilege, that is funny, this fam.
But you know what I had to, and I hope he comes back. I saw the post that he posted about White Lives Matter. It was about a girl who got killed, but she wasn't in the media, right?
About Somalian.
She wasn't in the media.
About some Somalian, yeah.
They didn't in the media, right? So who's to blame again? Is that a black person's fault?
That's his own done, so.
So he's angry at the wrong person.
Yeah.
And this is what I mean in the long-term conversation of government is that we're angry at the wrong people. I've lost people to cancer.
We always are.
To different stuff as well. But what I'm trying to say is, when you think about it, the government's to blame, bro.
Of course. Fam, there's conspiracies that whenever they find a cure, when doctors actually find the cures for like cancers and stuff like that.
And how long have they been?
It's chopped, bro. We don't see them ever again. I'm saying, man.
You can cure cancer and stuff like that just with bro. Natural food. Just like what you lot was talking about earlier. Yeah, where you change your diet and you don't get ill, bro. You can cure diabetes.
Vegans. Yeah,
Cancer. Everything can be cured by nutrition, bro. And what that tells me, and what I want to tell you and everyone else, is that that's where I tell you about in terms of the medical industry, they're being taught wrong, bro. They're being taught that these pills make you feel better, but these pills are full of shit. They're full of a lot of stuff. Full of a lot of chemicals that make you
with that one, don't worry, it will work out itself.
It's about nutrition. But
with that one, don't even worry about it.
To you guys with like proper resources, I'll bring up the threads and stuff next time.
I love
Yeah. I'm down, fam. It was interesting because we spoke about from different angles, isn't it? So that's it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I just wanted to. I'm hoping it makes you guys, you know what I mean, just question about what's going on and just look at it from like a proper standpoint. Like, because at the end of the day, it's not about. It's about what makes sense. Bro.
Yeah.
They are not professional at all. These people are not
for real. Nah, I rate them, man. Anyway, what's your social media? So, man, I want to find you now because obviously they can't see your face on Spotify and things. So, they might think your butt is still.
Social media. Follow the Facebook, Liam Poetry Campbell. You'll get all my posts and stuff there. I'm trying to drop a lot of awareness and knowledge on Facebook at the moment. I am actually looking to open my own Instagram page where I'm going to start releasing content that I've researched myself and just bring more awareness to people, get them to find links where they can read legitimate sources. Because the problem is, like I said about the government, their scientists are even funded. Yeah, now if a scientist funded by the government is telling you coronavirus is this, you're going to believe it because it's a scientist or it's a doctor, but it doesn't mean that they're telling you the right thing. It means that they're getting brought up and they're telling you the story that everyone else is.